This camper van I have in front of me is a Dexter 600 from Karmann Mobil. This is a camper van for tall people. So the taller you are, it's difficult to get a fit into a widthwise bed, and so this is the solution. So this thing here is going to cost 66,000 euros, almost 6 meters long, 205 meters wide, and a height of 287, and it's put on 3.5 ton basis, which will give well in excess of 500 kilos payload. So there's plenty of stuff you can take with you. And so let's come in. And the first thing that strikes you is that there's no rear bench. Let's see, the reason for that is because the bed is like this. So if you are 2 meters in height, you'll still fit in the bed. Might be a bit of a squash, but you can still lay down fully in this. So I want to show you around it a little bit. A little there wardrobe. It's a small van, so you can't expect too much in the way of storage. And if you come coming in here, we've got storage up here as well. One of the things Karmann Mobil tends not to do is put storage at the back. Don't know why they don't put storage at the back. I think that's a bit of a pity. You've got reading lights there at both ends, and storage up there, as well as this window. What we've also got are steps up to the bed, and if I come down here, you can see we've got a net, and the net being, of course, it'll stop things flying around. Well, that's the objective of the exercise. And right, got 12 volt plug there. We've got in here 230, so when you connect to the shore power, you can I don't know, use whatever needs shore power, television or something. And let's come into the washroom. Now, the thing about a washroom like this, bear in mind that the bed's taken up a lot of the space, but you can still actually use it quite well. It's relatively large, I think, given the size of the vehicle. I'm going to take you down here to the duct board. So what I want to demonstrate here is the drainage. It's got the plug in at the moment. There you go, there's a plug, sorry. But plug doesn't come out. Won't force it, but it's an old style one, which I think is a pity. You'll have to believe me, it's an old style one. Bit of storage in there, and here we've got the location of the table. Now, you could be arguing, of course, that if there's 2 people in a van, that a rear bench is not necessary. I think a rear bench actually it can be quite comfortable, but you know, if you've got a vehicle you don't want to put a rear bench with 2 seats in, then you could have also put one with one largish seat in, which 1 or 2 companies have done. I mean, I thought I'd do that for my own vehicle. Table comes up here. Boing. And I like that nice crunch to that as it came in. And see, you've got, I mean, that's not too bad, is it? I'll sit down here, my favorite seat, and there you go. You can sit at the table, and in the circumstances, you know, that gives you a fair amount of room, space there to walk by. Of course, if there's somebody sitting in the driver's seat, the person sitting in passenger seat where I am is going to have to get up. I'll just point this thing as well out. Yeah, got a bit of storage up there. That seems to me to be a food storage place. And table, however, is very well put together. So here we've got the fridge, and to get stuff out the fridge, you have to get out the seat, where I'm sitting. There you go, like that. And fortunately, you do have to stand up if you want to do the cooking. But let's have a look at this. Oops, move that over like that. If I can, I can't. Okay, 2 burners in here. And on the other side we have got the sink, which now I can't actually show because that's there. Move this over here. I think the decoration looks quite nice. Of course, in a vehicle you probably wouldn't be having plants like that. I've tried having things in my vehicle. I had parsley and well, herbs I had, but I did come across, there was a couple of people parked near me this summer, a couple of youngsters, some early 20s, and they had a whole flower garden which they left outside during the day, which you know, I can't say it was wild parking. Maybe they shouldn't have done it, but I thought it looked quite attractive. I do encourage people, if you're on a campsite, yeah, you can get the awning out, you can get everything out, but if you are you know, in a place off near the road or in a city or a sort of wild place, you shouldn't really do that, in my opinion, because it just ends up getting us banned eventually. Right, let's walk around. You can see yourself in the mirror as you're leaving. The great thing about mirrors is, of course, is that they make the place seem bigger. You can hear the vacuum at the moment because this is in the early morning, and people are probably about to come here. I imagine this place will be flooded with people before long. Right. At the rear, you can see, first of all, I want to demonstrate is this. You can actually put these things up like this. That'll go up, as you can see, and it gives you all of this space down below. A bit of storage in there. You've got the electrics are in there, so you've got the inverter, you've got the fuses, and other equipment. And you can, of course, also get entry via this door there. What else have we got on the other side? Lift this up now, and you've got storage under there as well. The technical stuff, such as the boiler, the what else you can have? The water tanks they're hidden in the sides, and here we've got the gas cupboard. And that can take, there you go, there's space for two I think there'll be a bit of a squash putting two canisters in there, to be quite honest. I think there's only one canister. Oh, and there we've got the place where it was built. So there you go. This is manufactured in France. It's part of the Trigano group. It's a French company. Karmann Mobil is, of course, though originally I think it was a German company. The word Karmann is, I think, the name of the person who founded it. Correct me if I'm wrong. Right. Oh, another thing I would point out as well, we've got these additional, this additional bit to the bed, sort of, which can be moved up and up like that. Always get covers for the mattress if you can, but some of these I know it's really difficult to find. Good. So if you're tall, then you might want to get something like that. Here, I'll just show you another solution. This is on the Ford basis 4x4. That was a Fiat Ducato we just saw. This is another way of having a layout for taller people. So in this case, much smaller table. The washroom is larger. And there's the bed. And here we've got the wardrobe. This is possibly a bit better because you can actually take this bit out. As it's sometimes it's just one person who is tall and the other person may not need all the extra space. And a glass has just fallen out as I was leaving the vehicle. Fortunately, I didn't break it. So, thanks very much for watching. I hope you found that of interest, and if you did, then you might want to subscribe. I upload every day at 21:15 Central European time, 20:15 in the UK, and 12:15 in California, and lots of other times in lots of other places. So all the best from me in Dusseldorf, Germany.